Hi, friends, and welcome to Peace is Here. I'm your host, Avis Kalfsbeek. This is another episode in the Wolff Peace series, a journey through Robert Paul Wolff's 1966 anthology, Political Man and Social Man. In each episode, we pair one of the great political theorists from Wolff's book with someone who lived peace as a daily radical practice. Together, they help us explore the tension between power and principle and what peace truly requires. The thinkers: Paul Marx, 1818 to 1883, and Friedrich Engels, 1820 to 1895. Today's thinkers are Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, co-authors of The Communist Manifesto and intellectual collaborators in critiquing capitalism from every angle. In the essay chosen by Wolff in his anthology, Man as a Productive Animal, they argue that what makes humans unique is our ability to shape the world around us through conscious, creative labor. But under capitalism, that creative energy is co-opted. Instead of building lives of dignity and collaboration, people are reduced to mere producers. Marx said, in creating a world of objects by his practical activity, in his work upon inorganic nature, man proves himself a conscious being. In other words, we are what we create, and if we're forced to create under exploitive systems, we lose part of what makes us human. Peace pairing. Arundhati Roy, born 1961. To balance Marx and Engels' vision of lost human potential, we turn to Indian author and activist Arundhati Roy. Roy won the Booker Prize for The God of Small Things, but she quickly became known for her passionate activism against dams that displace indigenous communities, against corporate globalization, and against militarized nationalism. She, too, writes about labor, especially the invisible labor of the poor, the marginalized, the earth itself. She wrote, "Another world is not only possible, she is on her way. On a quiet day, I can hear her breathing." Roy's writing and activism remind us that reclaiming our humanity starts by listening to those whose lives have been treated as expendable. Like Marx and Engels, she challenges the systems that hollow us out. But unlike them, she doesn't imagine revolution only through theory. She listens for it in whispers, in rivers, in resistance. Your peace questions to ponder. Big picture. Do you believe the way we work today allows people to express their full humanity? Day-to-day life. Where in your life do you feel most creative, connected, and free? Can you give that part of you more space? That concludes this episode of Peace is Here. You can learn more at aviskalfsbeek.com, where I share updates on this podcast and my books. I write best friend activist short fiction in the Pedro the Water Dog Saves the Planet series, eco-adventure novellas for readers who care about justice, joy, and saving the world one story at a time. And I'd be grateful if you followed my Kickstarter campaign at aviskalfsbeek.com/Kickstarter. Coming up next, more thinkers, more peace pairings, and more bold questions from the Wolff Peace series. This episode is human narrated by me, but created with the help of AI, which has promised to let me know if it makes something up. So far, no confessions. But if you believe I've missed something, or if you just want to say hello, I'd love to hear from you. Podcast music is Dalai Lama Riding a Bike by Javier Peque Rodriguez. You'll find links to his music on Spotify and Bandcamp in the show notes. If you enjoyed this podcast, it really helps me if you subscribe on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. A quick rating or review helps others discover peaceful, independent storytelling. And if you have a project that can use a calm, peaceful narrator, my cloned voice, Amaya Calm, is now available in the 11 Labs voice library. AMAYA Calm. The voice is designed to support storytelling that promotes peace and dignity. You can even have Amaya Calm read to you using the 11 Labs Reader app. She sounds like this. Peace is not something you wish for. It's something you make, something you do, something you are and something you give away. John Lennon. If you haven't used 11 Labs yet, it helps me if you use the link in the show notes below. The link is try.11labs.io/peace, and 11 Labs is spelled out. I'll earn a small affiliate payment which supports my creative projects focused on peace. I'm Avis Kalfsbeek. Thank you again. Until next time, listen for the peace.